Ferrari F40, one of the great supercars of our
many were
generation.
built?
And by our generation, I mean the previous. One of them crashed in the UK. It was on a wet road, a cold day, and the driver floored it. It's being said that it was a mechanic driving. Whenever one of these things happens, it was always someone else driving, which I find interesting. Either that's because someone else doesn't know how to drive. You know, the last crash of an F40 was in a tunnel in Germany. Do you remember this? And it was someone driving a car from like Mechatronic or something.
Yep.
And then in Monaco, footage has just appeared of Lando Norris, who's apparently another Formula One driver.
From McLaren.
We don't know. He's got an F40, and someone crashed it, but apparently not him again, but who knows? But anyway, F40s keep crashing. What are we going to do about this?
Don't floor it when the road is wet. Good start. You know,
That was
F40
wild. So when I take my Carrera GT out, which has traction control but not stability control, even then, I am incredibly careful when it's wet and cold. I drove it on Christmas Eve this year, and it had like misted and it was chilly, and I was very cautious. And watching, I would never floor
Never
it.
in a million
And
years.
watching that video in the F40 where the dude floors it on a wet road, I'm sitting there like,
No,
were
right.
you trying to?
The F4
would never. It's
the-
impossible for me to explain. The car has no aids. It might be an old car, but it's still 480 horsepower rear-wheel drive car with no driver aids.
Well, especially the old cars, you really have to show them respect. So please drive your F40s carefully.
Yeah, it's interesting.
We
It is
can't
interesting.
lose F40s.
I'm not looking for an F40.
Man, look at that picture.
If someone out there has a cheap F40, you call me.
Oh, he keeps saying
I'm
this.
talking about the wrecked one, maybe.